Hey pop shoppers, welcome to Ed Rambeau's Little Corner of the World.
You to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn. In love we share, that's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say goodbye.
Hey everybody, Ed Rambeau here again with my little corner of the world. Hope everyone is in good spirits tonight, because with the success of the theme of my last show, the music I grew up with, I plan to carry out the same theme tonight, calling it More Music I Grew Up With. So I hope you enjoy it. However, before kicking off the show, I'd like to shout out a great big thank you to fellow DJ Ron Baker right here on MemoryLaneOldies.com for his overwhelming 4-hour birthday tribute to me on his recent June 25th broadcast. I not only was bowled over, but extremely touched, often to the point of tears. In addition, I'd like to thank all those who listened, and especially those who came into the chat room to join us and say happy birthday. My actual birthday was 3 days ago on June 30th, so I'd like to also thank all those who took the time to send out their kind birthday wishes on Facebook. But back to Ron Baker. He certainly did an excellent job of kicking off my birthday celebration, making it one to remember. So once again, Ron, thank you so much, along with everyone who listened. With that said, let's jump right into tonight's theme, More Music I Grew Up With a song containing a title I currently wish was true. Love is in the Air.
Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look in your eyes. Love is in the air, in the whisper of the tree. Love is in the air, in the thunder of the sea. And I don't know if I'm just dreaming, don't know if I feel safe, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when you call out my name. Love is in the air, love is in the air, oh, love is in the air, in the rising of the sun, rising of the sun. Love is in the air, when the day is nearly done, day is nearly done. And I don't know if you are illusion, don't know if I see truth, but you're something that I must believe in, and you're there when I reach out for you. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around, where I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound, sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look in your eyes. It's there when I look in your eyes. Love is in the air, love is in the air, oh, 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 oh.
Love is in the Air by John Paul Young was released on December 31st, 1977. And exactly 1 year prior to the day, on December 31st, 1976, this next song by Leo Sayer was released. And as songs go, it's a beauty. So I hope you enjoy my version of When I Need You.
When I need you, when I need love, I just close my eyes and I'm with you. You're only a heartbeat away. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. When I need you, I just close my eyes and I'm with you. And all that I so want to give you, it's only a heartbeat away. When I need love, I hold out my hand and I touch love. I never knew there was so much love keeping me warm night and day. Miles and miles of empty space in between us. A telephone can't take the place of your smile. But you know I won't be traveling forever. It's cold out, but hold out and do like I do when I need you. I just close my eyes and I'm with you. And all that I so want to give you, it's only a heartbeat away. It's not easy when the road is your driver. Honey, that's a heavy load that we bear. But you know I won't be traveling a lifetime. It's cold out, but hold out and do like I do. Hold out my hand and I touch love. I never knew there was so much love. Oh, keeping me warm night and day. When I need you, just close my eyes. Just close my eyes. And all that I so want to give you, it's only a heartbeat away. Yeah. When I need you, baby, just close my eyes. I just close my eyes. And all that I want to give you, it's only a heartbeat away. Hey, when I need you, babe.
On May 31st, 1967, which was 9 years prior to the release of When I Need You, Frankie Valli brought us this next major hit, written by the same famous songwriter who, along with Bud Rehak and myself, co-wrote Navy Blue, namely Mr. Bob Crewe. That being said, please enjoy my rendition of Can't Take My Eyes Off You.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. Oh, pretty baby, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby, let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely night. Oh, pretty baby, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you.
Although this next song, composed solely by Cole Porter, was written long before I was born in 1936, it became a huge hit and a signature song for Frank Sinatra in 1966, making it one of the songs I grew up with. How could we ever forget this Cole Porter classic entitled, I've Got You Under My Skin?
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well that I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of that warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. I would sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of that warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin, and I like you under my skin.
Before introducing Tom tonight, I've got a cute little story for you regarding a song I wrote for a very unknown artist who will probably continue to remain so forever. As the story goes, Bud Rehak and I received a phone call from a gentleman who arranged and produced several of my early recordings, namely Clock and The Train. He later went on to produce the first few albums with the amazing Laura Nyro, whom, by the way, Mr. Rehak and I helped him discover. His name is Herb Bernstein, and during that phone call, he asked Bud and I if we had any new material because he'd just been approached by a very wealthy Jewish mother and father whose son was a singer. It appeared Mommy and Daddy wanted to pay Mr. Bernstein to produce an album for the young man. Well, Bud and myself had just recently composed a song called One Time More, and when we met with Herb and played it for him, he loved it and immediately decided to include it as one of the 12 songs for the young artist's album. However, as it turned out, the kid was such a terrible singer that I'm certain the album ended up being played nowhere but in the young man's room. Anyway, during the recording session, the artist himself, who shall remain nameless for obvious reasons, told us a story. He said he was booked to appear in a nightclub in his hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and at the end of his opening night's performance, he told us his Jewish grandmother came backstage to congratulate him. Well, when she walked into his dressing room, excitedly he asked, "Well, Grandma, what did you think? What did you think?" To which she replied with a completely straight face, I seen worse on television." For those of you who may have just tuned in, you're listening to Ed Rambeau, and this is My Little Corner of the World on MemoryLaneOldies.com. Tonight's theme, more music I grew up with. But, as promised, allow me to introduce our dear friend, Talking Tom. Say hello, Tom.
Hi, everybody. I hope my fans are staying safe. And boy, thank God all that looting is over with. Because while it was happening, I took Angelina shopping, and when we got to Target, it looked more like Target practice. Then, when we went around the corner to buy a new litter box at Bed Bath & Beyond, it looked like Bed Bath & Beyond recognition.
I know what you mean. All that was pretty scary. But tell us, little guy, how is Sheldon doing? You haven't mentioned him in a while.
Oh, he's doing okay. A few days ago, he came home with his report card, and his marks were good. Mostly A's with a couple of B's. However, his teacher wrote a note across the bottom.
Oh, really? What did it say?
It read, "Sheldon is a very smart little pussycat, but he has one major fault. He talks too much in class. But I have an idea I'm going to try, which may break him of that habit. So I signed his report card and put a little note of my own on the back, which read, "Please let me know if your idea to keep Sheldon quiet works, because I would like to try it out on his mother."
Tom, you are terrible. But speaking of Angelina, how is she?
As well as can be expected. Yesterday was her birthday, you know.
No, I didn't. I wish you had told me. So what did you get her?
A refrigerator.
Refrigerator? Tom, that doesn't sound like a very personal sounding gift.
Are you kidding? She loved it. You should have seen her face light up when she opened it.
Very funny.
Hey, you remember our dog named Cat, right?
Sure, Cat. How is the little pooch?
Not so good. A few days ago he nearly died.
Died? From what?
Well, we discovered the poor thing ate all the Scrabble tiles.
Ate all the Scrabble tiles? Oh no. How'd you find out?
He kept leaving little messages all around the house.
Oh boy. I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Hey, I got a question for you, though. What did Kermit the Frog say at Jim Henson's funeral?
I don't know, Tom. What did Kermit say at Jim Henson's funeral?
Nothing.
Say goodnight, little buddy.
Good night, everybody. And head for the hills, 'cause Rambeau is about to sing again.
Just say goodnight.
Good night, and my catnip awaits.
Well, there you have it, my friends. America's favorite pussycat, or so he thinks, Talking Tom. Returning now to tonight's theme, more music I grew up with. On March 31st, 1970, Van Morrison released a song that went on to become a monster hit. I'm sure you've guessed by now that I'm speaking about Moondance.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night for a moon dance neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. And all the night's magic seemed to whisper and hush, and all the soft moonlight seems to shine in the blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make one more romance with you, my love? Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. And I know now the time is just right. And straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. Anytime I touch you, you just tremble inside, and I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make one more romance with you, my love? Yeah, I wanna make love to you tonight, 'cause I can't wait for morning to come. And I know now the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. Anytime I touch you, you just tremble inside, and I know how much you want me that you can't my love. Can I just make one more romance with you, my love? Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make one more romance with you? My love, my love. Can I just have one more moon dance?
On my last show, I paid tribute to a singer from my high school years by singing It's Not For Me To Say. Well, the man is Johnny Mathis, and I'd like to do another one of his songs that I grew up with. Chances Are.
Chances are, 'cause I wear a silly grin the moment you come into view. Chances are you think that I'm in love with you. Just because my composure sort of slips the moment that your lips meet mine. Chances are you think my heart's your Valentine. In the magic of moonlight, when I sigh, hold me close, dear. Chances are you believe the stars that fill the skies are in my eyes. Guess you feel you'll always be the one and only one for me. And if you think you could, well, chances are your chances are awfully good. Chances are you believe the stars that fill the skies are in my eyes. Guess you feel you'll always be the one and only one for me. And if you think you could, well, chances are your chances are awfully good. The chances are your chances are awfully good.
Before moving on, I'd like to mention that my latest novel is available to read completely free on Facebook. Just go to my timeline and click on the link. The site is inkit.com. That's INKITT.com. INKITT.com. It's also presently entered into the Inkit novel contest, so I'd greatly appreciate it if you wouldn't mind reading it and giving me an honest review at the end. It would mean a great deal to me. In addition, my first novel, Forbidden Steps, has been published and is available for sale in all formats, meaning paperback, softcover, hardcover, as well as electronic book format known as ebook. The direct link to purchase it can be found in the description area below the video for those of you who are presently viewing this broadcast on YouTube. For those who aren't, just go to xlibris.com and type in Forbidden Steps into their search box. That's xlibris.com. xlibris, xlibris.com. That being said, let's continue our theme for tonight, more music I grew up with this wonderful song that's been recorded by many, but first introduced to us by a group known as the Drifters. It's called Save the Last Dance for Me.
You can dance, every dance with a guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile for the man who held your hand 'neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, baby, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never ever let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on until the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone and can he walk you home, you must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh baby, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, sugar, save the last dance for me. No, don't forget who's taking you home or in whose arms you're gonna be. Come on, sugar, save the last dance for me. Oh, baby, won't you save the last dance for me? You gotta promise that you'll save the last dance for the one you love. Save the last dance, the very last dance for me.
Well, my friends, I can see by the old clock on the wall that once again it's time to say goodnight. Can't thank you all enough for joining me and hope to see you back here 2 weeks from this evening. I certainly hope you enjoyed this second little walk down memory lane, and perhaps we'll even continue this theme on my next show. In the meantime, this is Ed Rambeau, and from my little corner of the world to yours, here's wishing you the best night ever with a weekend to match. Now let's return to Mr. Stu Weiss and his one and only Pop Shop. Good night with buckets of love, everyone!